What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Danmachi, and today we're going to have a quick discussion about Familia Royal enemy number 2. Now, unfortunately, this will go live, and I'll be out of town for most of the day, so I'm not going to get a chance to do any team building exercises or anything like that on this video, but I want you to know what is going to be coming to the event as it drops this morning. Now, enemy number 1. First of all, the team builds on that were way different than what the game recommended. Most people, like I said before, you can get decent numbers, not world-ending numbers, but decent numbers just by using smaller units. Actually, when I'm getting the best numbers out of my fire team, there's a light team that blows mine away, but unfortunately, I just don't have those units. They're older units, but basically, as with enemy number 1, Beast Killer is effective. Now, before I get into this, I want to just say one thing. You don't have to fight enemy number 2. If your numbers suck, fight enemy number 1. If you get better numbers there, do that fight. Whatever fight gives you the best numbers, that's what you want to do that day. Last time this was around, we had a lot of Familia members that just fought enemy number 3 because they thought that's what you had to do. No. Whichever fight's giving you the better numbers, be it enemy number 1, 2, or 3, that's the one you want to fight. That's the one you want to go all in on. Enemy number 3 last time was just atrocious. Like, those team builds were just bad. I was just fighting my tail off to even get to the same level of damage as enemy number 3 because I wanted to produce content on it. And it turned out that was just not the right thing to do. I should have gone all in on enemy number 2, and it really affected not only my team builds, but my Familia's damage. So, definitely attempt enemy number 2, but if you find that you're getting better numbers with enemy number 1, go back and do it. There's no reason to, like, fight an uphill battle unless, you know, you're getting results for it. So, that said, definitely give it a try. Now, what is enemy number 2 going to require? Well, first of all, these Alpha Violas, they are beast units, not plant units. They do wind physical attack, and they will increase wind attack damage and heal each other. Now, I weep, because I really wanted these units to buff strength and magic. Because look at the elements here, okay? Physical is up 30%. You could probably still use physical. You can debuff that down to a decent chunk. Magic resist is down 50%, and fire is down 50% as well. Earth is neutral, wind is neutral, water, thunder, and dark all neutral. Light is up 40%. So light physical units definitely are not what you want to be using here. Light physical units are just simply not going to work. Or not produce the same, let's put it that way. You could, in theory, do that, but you're really fighting an uphill battle. There's much better units along the path, and light physical had its day. In fact, I feel like light physical really was the best team for enemy number 1. Now, it says here the enemy only uses all target attacks. There are no single target attacks. That means defending is going to be a little bit easier. Plus, it's a wind physical attack. You can use a wind coat and just, you know, if you're having defensive issues. Well, the enemy's elemental attack is increased. Gracious Princess Aiza's skill to reduce damage received. Or use. I English well. Use Gracious Princess Aiza's skill to reduce damage received. I don't feel like that's really necessary. At the same time, cast Fierce Attack with Royal Mage Reveria, Fire Magic, and Werewolf Blanc Bet to boost fire attacks. Werewolf Blanc Bet being the new assist. Very, very good assist. I actually don't have him, and I really need to go after him, so that might be one of my goals tonight on stream. Now, Beast Killer is effective, and you're looking at magic fire units. Let me bring up the Beast Killer window once again. Okay, so immediately on here, I don't see a lot of magic fire. A little bit, but they're all older. Katori being physical fire probably is going to be an okay situation. Maybe not preferable, but I really have to try her out. That said, you could debuff physical, like, down to the dregs. Like, you could really, if you're using the right combination of units, you could really wipe these units out really quickly. And remember, when we're talking about score, that's what you want to do. You basically want to build a team that is going to take these units out as fast as humanly possible. If you notice, there's only 3 enemies. So for me, in this situation, single target really becomes my primary focus. So you could probably build a mixed team of physical and magic fire, and then throw Katori on there, but have the rest of the team be magic fire. You know, I'm looking at the Fire Reveria. Who else is magic fire? There's a ton of magic fire. Like, fire is just off the chain. Let's just be real. Fire is ridiculous. So you could probably build a mixed team of magic fire with, like, you know, Katori on there as the obligatory physical unit with Beast Killer, and probably do quite well. The goal here is to wipe out the units as fast as humanly possible, and this is a big and you want to make sure that you get one really awesome hit in. Since they do not debuff the single target resistance, that means you got to use a single target unit somewhere on your team, even if the rest of the unit is AoE. You've got to. You have no choice in the matter. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to work on a team during the day. Unfortunately, I've not had a chance to work on the team yet. But we will get to that, and we will definitely be doing a lot of team building tonight on stream. I feel like tonight's stream is going to be all about team building for this new event. So, get your runs in, guys. Get your damage in, and consider that, because like I said, the 2 biggest equations to your score: how fast do you kill them? What's your biggest hit? Whatever turn you kill them on, you get a base score for that. Whatever your biggest hit is, you get a score for that. They're combined. That's your overall score. It doesn't matter what you do up to that point. If you do a turn 5, turn 6 kill, you're going to get a phenomenal number. If you hit for 2, 3 million, you're going to get a phenomenal number, and those are just going to add together. That's literally your score. That's it. It's that simple. So guys, go consider the teams you're building. I'll bring the Beast Killers up one more time. Beast Killer is effective, so you need to be considering that. If you do, remember, Beast Killers have 50% more damage than otherwise. And of course, Familia skills are also a big factor in this, but you need to be paying attention, and you need to be considering these units when you're on the team. If you want to get a full breakdown of all these units, join the Discords, both our Discord and Stardust Garden. We both have really great team building guides. We both have a well of information on how to basically achieve this in the game. So join the Discords if you haven't already. If you haven't, consider liking and subscribing to help the channel out. For now, that's going to be the video. I'll catch you guys on the stream tonight, where we're going to build some teams on this. It's going to be a lot of fun.